What's the best way to get a boyfriend with social anxiety? Probably at his house or hidden away in a corner? Oh, you mean you have social anxiety? Okay, in all seriousness, online dating for sure. Dating apps. You'll get flooded with messages assuming you're a woman, and that'll take some work to sift through. But it should be easy to get responses. You'll be tempted to be a wuss and play message tag for weeks before even considering a date. Don't do that. Keep it to a couple of days at most, and then either commit to a casual date or cut them loose. You don't need to be sure about them before meeting. Meeting in person is where you get to know people, not over text. If you want this, you're going to need to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. Take risks. It's not going to happen if you don't take action. I think online dating. I 38M made my Tinder profile last year after a failed marriage to an abusive alcoholic wrench. I've got social anxiety and decided to be very open about it on my profile, as to increase the chances of finding someone who could appreciate me as I am. So I mentioned things such as being shy, awkward, etc. on my profile. Unexpectedly, I got many matches from women, and I've been dating my GF for a few months now. Online dating gives you all time in the world to be composed and put your best foot forward. If someone already really likes you when they first meet you in person, social awkwardness won't be a big deal. People with social anxiety can come off as rude or aloof through no fault of their own, and that can be tough for people to get past. The answer is online dating with a texting phase, then move to phone calls, then onto video chat before meeting in person. Yeah, it might be a little tougher to find someone with the patience to do that, but the end result will be worth it. Community college worked for my wife and I. Non-traditional student. I went back to school at 27. Too much anxiety to try a big college, so I went with a small CC. Met another 27-year-old. We were awkward, ended up being awkward together. 13 years later, still being awkward together. It's great. Be a girl. For starters, I'd say don't use SA to refer to social anxiety, since it is commonly used to refer to sexual assault. Else say the same as for everyone else. What are your interests? Go join a social gathering focused on said interests. I read that wrong. I was thinking, why does this person want a boyfriend with social anxiety specifically? Lol, time for me to go to sleep. Meeting people at work is a great strategy for someone with SA. XD, I thought you meant you want a boyfriend who has social anxiety. Was almost like pick me. I'd say online, honestly, that way you can be straightforward about it and not come off as awkward. Plus it'll give you the chance to get to know them a little bit from the comfort of your own home. My guess would be to do everything by baby steps, small little victories for yourself, but if you start dating someone or go on dates, make it crystal clear to them that you have this, so that they are aware of it themselves. I'm 22. Couldn't tell you never so much as kiss someone, so I'm wondering what the hell I'm gonna do whenever I do want to look for someone. Dating app, but you actually pick them instead of accepting requests to you. So then when they accept, they will message you right away. Instead of you accepting them then feeling like you have to message first. And at least by picking them first, you can see if they may like a girl like you. I don't know, I'm older than that, and I've accepted that I'll probably die single. I did join an app, boo, hoping I might find local people to at least chat with, maybe eventually meet up or something. But that didn't wind up happening. Didn't help that most people who matched with me were on the other side of the world, and a lot of them didn't seem to speak English. I thought you wanted advice on finding someone with social anxiety issues. Every guy I know talks and gives a chance to anyone who approaches them. So that is an easy start. Beyond that, who knows how it develops? I am married and still don't know how it happened, to be honest. A lot more people have social anxiety than you realize. Even a dude who might work in a gaming store and seem outgoing could have social anxiety. Finding someone with social anxiety most of the time is gonna be difficult though, because they either tend to try and hide it, or they hide altogether. So good luck with that. I think you should focus on dealing with your social anxiety head on first of all. But please try not to disclose your anxiety right off the bat. It's so weird and comes off like there's no self-control or something. Or, at the very least, get it under control and then start dating people. It's terrifying when you tell someone, okay, I'd like to move on, and they are still calling and texting and showing up in places screaming, I have anxiety.